Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus and Commissar Roach Play Stellaris. Say hello, Roach.
Hello.
So, we are still on our Borg versus the Replicators. Well, I wouldn't say versus. I mean, we haven't found each other yet. We don't know. I don't know about him. They could be nice Replicators.
Can we really call you the Replicator? I mean, can we really call you the Borg?
I'm Assimilators, so I'm going with it. I assimilate things. They're delicious. Well, I need more biologicals. Because I would love some more, like, thralls to work my vast power fields.
Need to strike out, find some primitives.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping, but I haven't found anyone yet. Yeah. Oh, this is my second. Wait, which one? This is my. I was like, why is my third planet have so many pops on it? Oh, it's because that's my second planet. I know where things are. And I don't remember what we were doing. Even though it was less than a day ago we were doing this. I don't remember what I was doing.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're exploring.
Here's a tip, YouTube audience. If you're watching one of our series, and for some reason during an episode we just go, what the fuck was I doing? That's the break in a recording session.
You found the break. I've mentioned that a lot because I record in usually about 6 to 8 episode bunches. So for like a solid week, every single video I'd be like, yesterday's episode we did exactly this, and then there'll be that one episode where like on yesterday's episode, whoa. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. That's the break.
Yep.
Right, another habitable planet. Wow. Ooh. It's got superpower. Betharian stone. Space booty. Asteroid falling on a planet can be nerve-wracking. Baggett Prime has been rather fortunate. No harm has befallen the colony.
But leader, we have no nerves.
Do we have happiness? That's not a thing we have to worry about. Everybody's happy, so -5 happiness I don't have to care about.
Wait, are you on Gestalt consciousness?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering, can you play robots without the Gestalt?
No, I don't think you can. I think you have to have that.
You can't. Oh, okay.
I think you have to do that. All right, so I can recent impact modifier for 60 months, giving +4 minerals, or recent impact modifier 60 months. Luckily, the asteroid did no damage. Issues the asteroid defense system. That sounds like a cool project. I'd like to project it. Ooh, 28 months. Do it! Oh, we're not very sciencey robots just yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
there's a big tech curve in this game. Like you start out slow, and then you have that lull, kind of like in the mid-early game. But then you just you explode in terms of how much science you're making.
Oh yeah. Same thing can happen with influence. You can balloon up to massive amounts of influence without too much trouble.
Yeah, well, that's more based upon how many planets you have and how many influence buildings, upgrades you have.
Mining.
Because, I mean, you get a +2 influence for having the influence building, but then isn't it another +2 on top of that for every
upgrade? Yeah, like
building?
I unlocked the next one, so I can do that right now. So 2 goes up to 4.
The network junction. This powerful transceiver increases the bandwidth of the signals being continuously set between the many different systems operating across our empire.
Yes, keep building more fat robots.
I like to think it operates on the same principle as remember early internet. To get faster internet, you used to be able to shotgun routers.
Ah, well,
so
I was too young to deal with that stuff when that was going on.
You could get 2 routers together, and instead of 1 router, so like 56K modem, and that was basically your limited speed. If you could get 2 connections, hook up 2. I mean, I'm butchering how this would actually work, but you took 2 routers and you hooked them up to the same connection on the end with 2 separate connections going out, and 56K modem and basically you just doubled your internet speed by having packets go from both of them.
Oh, okay. See, I grew up in a house that was built in the 1840s, so the lines could only technically support like 28K, and that was as long as the wind wasn't blowing. So, like, practically, it was probably more about half that, probably like 12 or 14. So, even for dial-up, my internet was slow as a child.
God, dial-up. I remember that.
I remember AOL, pay by the minute.
Yeah, I remember AOL as well. I remember we splurged and we got the year package. So we got a year of AOL or something like that.
Get that disc in the mail every week.
Yeah, I used it. I remember AOL Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
That lasted a long time after AOL stopped being a thing.
Oh yeah, that was right. Still a. Is it still a thing now?
No, it got canned.
Well, I remember there was AIM and there was like a chat room service that was bundled with it.
Yeah.
And I think that got canned
AIM,
because like pedophiles were using it to like troll for victims.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, AIM lasted a long time. Like it was 2010. I think when AIM
Really?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It lasted a long time.
I actually thought it lasted longer than that. I thought it was around for a little bit longer than that. I was gonna say 2012.
I don't know. I used to use AIM. That was a good actual good program.
I'll say I had the. I bet when that closed down, I had the same same screen name as I did when I first installed it when I was in like 6th grade or something like that. Ben729.
Yeah, pretty sure I did as well. Which was just an amalgam of where my last name and where I lived. It was like Roach Lippuff or something like that.
I want to make sure strangers know as much about me as possible in the shortest amount of time.
Well, you know.
Had my birthday on there too. Unit lost. Engineering Research
I just got that too.
Unit Q10 has ceased functioning due to miscalibrated exoskeleton applicator exerting 2,984 times the necessary force to fasten a new dorsal plate. It stabbed him in the chest while he was getting retrofitted.
Sector Governor Unit U4. It says that. Unit U4.
Unit.
Has ceased functioning due to a severe pattern buffer issue.
What are the odds?
You've had a RAM failure?
What are the odds that we both got that at exactly the same time? That has to be like programmed in.
Yeah, it must like, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the machines probably just a timer or something.
Maybe chance to hit with increasing over time or something like that, and we both got lucky at the same time. Like it cycled at the beginning of the year or something like that. Build research stations. Do it! Alright,
I remember how I asked you if you watched RoboCop. I rewatched it, and I gotta say, it like, I watched that when I was a kid, and I don't know why I was allowed to watch that as a kid.
It's kind of violent.
It's not kind of violent. It is very violent.
Yeah, I remember watching all those those action movies, that Time Cop and Terminator.
Oh my God, Time Cop! It's been so long since I even thought of that movie.
All right, apparently we have an asteroid defense system to keep this one planet safe. Couldn't, I don't know, expand it out to other planets?
Copy it?
Control C, Control V. Paradox is really good at that.
Oh.
Burn? See, I just noticed something. There's a combination of resources in a tile that I've never seen before. It's minerals and science. I've only ever seen, like, science with a special, or minerals with, like minerals and food, minerals and power. I've never seen minerals in a science boon on a tile before.
That's normally a thing when you find something, like an anomaly. Did you research an anomaly on that planet beforehand?
This is the one that got hit by the asteroid, so maybe that's where the asteroid hit.
Yeah.
Ancient survey marker, +4 minerals. That's on a different planet, though. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, you're building. Build more fatties. It does keep slipping my mind that I have to manually build these pops, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, neither do I. Lets you work out your expansion easily.
Yeah, definitely. Construction ship.
I just splurged like 400 minerals on new pops and buildings.
Oh yeah, I just did 2 new pops, which that was 240, and then I spent another 200 or 300 on like mining stations because I had a whole bunch of I did the mining stations, but not the research stations in my territory, so I had a bunch of research to work on. I don't want any of these. Okay. Can I re-roll on the RNG tech table? I'd like a mulligan. I hope sometime in the future they change up the way. I don't think they will, because I don't really like the RNG tech system.
I don't know. I like an RNG tech system when it's done right. Like, did you ever play Sword of the Stars?
Yeah, I did. I loved it.
That had an RNG tech system.
It did? I thought that was a static one.
No, it isn't. Every line has every technology has a chance of existing for you to research or not existing for you to research. It's weighted, so certain technologies, you're always going to get your propulsion technologies, your colonization technologies, and like your basic weapons. But everything else is random in Sword of the Stars.
I gotta go play that game again. That was a great game. Although we don't talk about Sword of the Stars 2.
No, we don't.
We do not talk about that. Paradox.
It's still there. It's still on the store page.
Is it? Well, see, I remember I love Sword of the Stars so much. I had bought it. I paid money for that, not knowing at the time that, it was, oh, fuck you, Gabe. 10% chance of failure, my ass. Not realizing that it was, not done.
Trash.
Yeah. It was literally a pre-alpha. It was disjointed sections of the game that were like loosely connected that may or may not crash the game when trying to move from like a text screen to the world, the universe map or something like that. I remember they were patching it. They were patching it every 2 or 3 days, furiously trying to, fix it. But after a couple months, I was just like, nope, done with this shit.
Well, it wasn't okay. Like, I remember the timeline. It came out, and you couldn't play it. Like, you tried doing everything, it would crash. It would crash. Crash desktop, freeze, everything like that. And they said, their first release said, or their first public announcement said, oh, well, we had to revert the game back to a previous version because some of the stuff we added in there for the release to go gold caused it to crash a lot, and it was almost unplayable. And everyone was just like, well, that's what it is right now. How bad was it before? then 3 or 4 hours later, they're like, oh, right, okay, we just released the actual game to you. The copy we were supposed to release, we accidentally uploaded the bad copy. We're going to put the new one out. When that came out, it still almost didn't work.
Well, I'm sure what they were doing, like, just fix as much shit as you possibly can before someone reads this entire paragraph.
It was such a shit show.
Yeah, they fully well admitted after the fact that they just went, well, we ran out of money, and it was either ditch the project or cash in. Yes, I actually do need to remove mountain range tile blockers, but I also need to remove glaciers. Because they're in my damn way.
The damn kids.
Old man Magnus isn't happy with you young whippersnappers. Oh god, like sometimes when people talk on my Discord, I have to like ask for a translation from, okay, you're 16? All right, can you translate that into English, please? Like, someone used the term meme, and I was like, the fuck is meme mean? They're like, it's shorthand for meme. It's not shorthand for meme, it's more letters than the word meme. It's not shorthand. Translate an alien mural. I was like, the word meme is fucking 4 letters. Yeah, research that. Okay, so
I just realized a problem with this Empire's placement. They're blocking me from the star that, you know, lets you warp to the next arm in the spiral.
So you're blocked onto one spiral?
I'm blocked onto the tail end of one spiral.
Well, you are the Replicators, so... What is this? Teldar crystals, kinetic weapon damage. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I'm running out. I keep forgetting that more pops require more power.
Yeah, I'm prioritizing making power
Vespane
plants.
gas depleted. Man, it's been a long time since I've played that.
I think Bob's doing a series.
Yeah, the remastered one. Man, StarCraft was like my childhood, basically.
See, it wasn't really mine. I was a more historical strategy games. So, like, you know, Age of Empires and Rise of Nations and stuff.
Age of Empires 2. I had Rise of Nations. Didn't love it. Ooh, has leveled up. Core sector. Ooh. We translated some doodle. A leader's gained a level, thank you. I want that. Yeah, there's like one of the... I thought I had the same issue with you where I was blocked off from going to a different arm, and then I realized, because there was, you know, like an angry space whale there or something like that, and then I realized that, you know, if I move the map around a little, there's another lane to travel on. God, and the music is still sounding too loud. It's constantly changing. God damn it. Ah. Oh, I want to get rid. I really need to get the remove massive glaciers so that I can get some Betharian stone power plants ripping.
Got Betharian stone somewhere on one of my planets.
I have 2 of them on my planets, but I'm pretty sure they're both blocked by tile blockers I can't clear yet.
Yeah, the only reason I'm not using Betharian stone right now is because it's on a colony world, and I need to wait to get enough resources to upgrade the colony
I
administration.
could really use some more cyborgs. Can I leave like some of your naughty bits intact so you can breed? That'd be helpful.
Come on, do the do for the collective.
Ascension perk available. I like that one. I like that one. That one's okay. That one's okay. Subject, integration, influence, meh. Okay, I don't have access to any of these ones yet. Well, these 2 are easy choices. And I'm gonna go with this one because I feel like it fits my technological ascendancy. It fits my my Borginess. Yeah, I'm not really... I'm calling myself the Borg. I'm not really the Borg because only my subject race are cyborgs, but I'm kind of turning them all... I'm going to be turning people into cyborgs because I'm sure they would appreciate that. They don't like being biological by them, you know, just biological beings alone. They definitely want to be cyborgs. Or at least that's what I hear.
I found a Gaia world.
Does it have a funky name?
Pristine.
Yeah, you should definitely settle that.
Yeah.
I recommend it. As a fellow synthetic organism, I recommend it.
Who do those organics get off telling where we can't go?
All right, construction. You need to go here. Doing the power doodles first. Yeah, definitely good on minerals. Power is becoming an issue. Animal evaluation laboratory? Oh, that's probably like, I think maybe that replaces the Xeno Zoo?
Technological acquisition successful.
Maybe.
Unlocks map the stars and automatic exploration. Okay, let's do that. I don't know why I was doing that in my like World War II propaganda announcer voice. Yes, okay. 10% chance of failure. Everybody that knows me knows that 10% chance means like 70% chance.
You guys, it's I don't see it. I've played with you as a GM. I know you have luck.
Oh my, oh the battle you guys fought when you were fighting the giant smoke monster that was just an illusion. He missed all of his attacks because it was an illusion. But I don't think I actually rolled one die that would have been high enough to hit you if he was real.
Well, you were trying to hit the tanks.
For a while, I was trying to hit you, and you were the squishiest one. Like there was that one point where even though the rules didn't support it, you were like stepping in and out of his influence, trying to be like reaction attack, reaction attack, reaction attack, reaction attack. And just because I knew it didn't, that's not how it actually worked. I was just like, yeah, he swings at you 4 times and misses. But I was still rolling, and they were still all missing. They still all would have missed, even if he was real. It was terrible. It was terrible. I roll awfully most of the time. Upgrade this building.
That beholder was alive because of your luck, because of our good luck.
It was alive because of lack of forethought and your good luck, which translated into his good luck. He used that shield with its special ability more than Midge did.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
I would believe it was twice, and up to then, Midge had used it once. Science ship. Go do your science doodle over here. Wait, maybe I can get in there now. Let's see. More power is required. Maybe I should... Alright, what about this planet? Is there a lot of power here?
We need more Vespene gas.
Exactly. Vespene gas.
You must construct additional pylons.
That's like the soundtrack to my childhood. Ooh. Well, I don't have access to Betharian stone yet, so it's there. I just can't use it. Ship hull points. Okay. I love it when you research like a new mineral, a new one of those strategic resources, and you look over your empire and you're like, I got none of that.
And nope.
Remind me of like Civ 5, where like, oh, reveals oil on the map. You go look across an entire continent. Yeah, I'm not building tanks this game. Oh yeah, so each pop has a maintenance of one juice, one D cell.
1 D cell.
I still think it's weird that you can export electricity like across the planet in Supreme Ruler Ultimate.
Yeah, but
you can turn that on and off though.
Yeah.
I definitely found a UI issue when I was I played a little bit last night. And I was like, I want to play as North Korea just for poops and giggles.
Oh, 1,500 units?
Well, I think it was 1,401 units.
1,500 units?
Somewhere around there. And
yeah.
And there's no way to easily sort through them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like, in a lot of the a lot of tanks and a lot of that equipment is from like the 50s in 2017. So I'm sitting here thinking of like, all right, this is taking up a huge portion of my budget. I could get rid of a lot of this stuff, reduce the military, increase social spending, work on some infrastructure, get literacy up, things like that. And then I'm going through, I was like, the only way to get rid of units is to click on the scrap button, which asks you to confirm it. So you have to go through and individually click on every single unit, click scrap, then click confirm. To get through 1,400 units doing that would take I would say that would take longer than reorganize the order of battle for the Soviet Union in Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice. Which, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that's a 3-hour task. And so instead, I was just like, okay, just launch all your nukes at South Korea, let's see what happens, and then China attacked me. What is this? Oh, it's an edict. Planetary processors. Powerful administration computer that has been designed to manage and oversee the various function of a complex planetary settlement. I like the sound of that. Prison complex. Some kind of max security penal colony of the First League.
System survey complete.
It said penal. I'm not 30 or anything.
Well, no, you're 5 in your head.
All right, this planet's bigger, so I might want to land here for another colony. So let's go ahead, because I can't use the Betharian stone yet. So let's colonize. Well, these guys are all the same, right? Yep. So colonize. Bloop. We're gonna have to overwrite that one. We're gonna lose 1 mineral. Not the end of the world, though.
Yeah.
Oh God, which one did I do? This one or that one? Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, that one. I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
Sometimes. I really thought North Korea might be a fun playthrough until I found that issue, and I was just like, nope, not worth it. Not worth it. Oh, I almost have a level 5 softened. You can't soft it like I can. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what soft it means. Did you like Civ 5? I don't know if we ever discussed that.
Never played it with you. I never played it at all.
At all, okay.
But we're at 28 minutes.
Ah, yes, we are. So thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments or concerns or any of that fun stuff, you can find links to various social media like Discords and Patreons and Twitters, and a link to Roach's or my series if you want to catch the other perspective provided in the description below. And we will see all of you next time.
See ya.